Emmanuel Community.
Welcome to Celebrate Aging. We're so glad that you could join us. I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess, and with me I have two wonderful people to interview today as we look forward to Emmanuel's 45th anniversary. Yes, Emmanuel opened its doors 45 years ago, and on Wednesday, September the 30th, we are going to have an open house and celebration for the community. I hope you're writing this down on your calendar. On September 30th, Wednesday, from 3 to 6, we're going to start with a church service. We're going to have food. We always have food here, don't we?
Yeah,
we always have food. And we'll have music by Tim Egebraten, and we're going to have a quilt show, a quilt display. We're going to have lots and lots of things. But until that time, we are going to remember and celebrate the 45 years of Emmanuel. And one way to do that is talk to some of the staff who have been here for a number of years, who have made Emmanuel their career, so to speak. And so we're going to talk to these sisters who work now at Emmanuel. And this is
Deanna Braun
and
Joy Schwaller.
And they're absolutely worried sick about being on TV. So we're going to put them at ease and say, we are glad you're here. And we're going to just talk about Emmanuel and how it's changed. And okay, how many years have you worked at Emmanuel?
27 years.
Now, you're in housekeeping now, but...
Yes, I started out as a nursing assistant, then I went to laundry, and now I'm in housekeeping. I've been in housekeeping 20 years.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Like, you need a star or a HAFTA or something special about that. And then you have been with us for how long?
26 years. And I started out as a CNA. And then in 1988, I went into housekeeping, and I've been in housekeeping for 21 years.
Something about housekeepers. We like to keep them around. Now, as I invited them on the show, and they were kind of hesitant, we started to talk about what they remember when they first started working. And there were things that were happening that aren't happening now because things change. Right. And one of the things we talked about was different activities. So we brought a couple of things to show you. Number one is, why don't you explain what you have in front of you?
I have an Easter rabbit that was purchased in their gift shop that the residents had made here, like
really?
26 years ago.
Really?
Yep.
Now that looks ceramic to me.
Yes, they used to do a lot of ceramics, and they'd sell it.
And you said they had a kiln and everything?
Yes, they had a big activity room with the kiln, and they had the weaving machine, and they did many different activities.
Wow. So you've kept that all this time. That's pretty clever. And I see Joy also has one too.
Yes, I bought the pumpkin right as I think the year I started that fall. And then I also have a baby blanket that was purchased here as a gift for my daughter when she was born, and she's 28.
Well, don't say the name. We can't have the age and the name together.
But anyway.
But they had a quilting loom?
Yes, they had and they tied their quilts, and I got this as a gift when she was born.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is, it's got is it bunny, kitty cats?
Yep.
I can't even tell. I don't have my glasses on. Wow, that's cool. Now, I have in front of me a rug, and you said that there were many rugs made on the
Oh, yes. We used to have a resident here that's all he did was do his garden and his rugs.
Really? Did you have a garden? Did we have a garden?
Oh, yes. We had a big garden, and we had one man that would go out there and take care of it.
Do you remember his name?
Milton Ekron.
Milton Ekron.
Yes.
The gardener and the loom maker.
Yes. He did a lot of rugs.
Well, this rug is I believe it's one of the last rugs that was made, and it was made by Harm Gertis. And Harm and Irene were residents here when I came. And I've only been here 14 years, which I thought was a long time until they've been here 27 and...
26.
you beat me. So that's pretty cool. Now, when you started working, let's just talk about the changes like in pay. And uniforms. We talked about uniforms.
Uniforms, we had to wear white pants and any colored top.
That's housekeepers now.
No, this is nursing assistants.
Oh, okay.
And then when I started in housekeeping, we had to wear navy pants and any kind of light blue shirt or uniform top.
So you did have kind of a uniform.
Yep. And then eventually it just switched and we all could wear whatever we wanted as long as it was a uniform.
Oh, okay.
Which was nice.
Well, yes. When I read that, I think it was Joyce Preem, when L.D. Hillman was administrator, allowed the staff to wear slacks. So there
Right,
was even a
right.
time that,
And the nurses all wore their caps.
oh, they're white,
Their white nursing caps.
and their white uniforms, I
Forms.
suppose.
Yep, the nurses had
With
to wear-
white shoes?
Yes, definitely all white.
So that's changed.
Oh, yes.
That's changed big
You
time.
don't even see a nursing cap anymore.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell the nurses from the housekeepers actually right now. You have to just know what they do.
Yeah.
Now, in housekeeping, since you both have been in there the longest, we haven't always had carpets.
No, it was all tile. And it's changed over to carpet, I suppose, in the late 80s,
In the late 80s?
early 90s.
Because all the rooms,
Late 80s it was, yeah.
the rooms.
The rooms were not carpeted, just the hallways to begin with.
Okay,
And then they started to carpet the rooms, and
so that's a big
now we
change.
have carpet all over.
That's right. What are some other changes you can think of?
When I first started working here, we only had 3 people that worked in the office. We didn't have any computers, of course.
It was in our heads.
Yes, we had 3 people that worked in the office, and now we probably have 15, 20. I don't
Well,
know. But
there's a lot of
there's a lot of
paperwork. Yeah, there's-
paperwork nowadays, but I'm sure there was back then too. But it was just a little tiny office, and it was only one office. It was when you first came in the door of the old entrance, and it's changed a lot.
That's changed a lot, for sure, yes. When I think about the staff changing, we had to add staff because we added wings. Now, when you first started, how big was Emmanuel?
There was just 4 wings, but earlier there was only 3 wings. When Joyce started, the first time she started, there was only 3 wings, and then they added on another one.
Wow. So then you had to add, how many housekeepers are there like right now?
7.
7. Now, does that include our apartment buildings?
Nope, that's separate.
That's separate?
Yep.
Okay, so just the nursing home itself.
Yep, has 7 housekeepers. Yep.
And that's a lot of territory.
Yes, lots of miles, lots of scrubbing, lots of vacuuming, lots of just plain cleaning.
Right. And I think when you said, because you both kind of started, you're like a year apart kind of stuff, the starting wage was,
$4 an hour.
but Deanna got more because,
I was experienced, so I got 405. Because I had been a CNA earlier.
okay. So, and that's changed a little bit.
Yes,
Yeah, it's changed quite a bit.
we're still registered CNAs, so as we work on the floor, we can help. Like if someone needs to go to the bathroom or get out of their wheelchair or put in their wheelchair, or
Okay,
if
so
they
you can
need a
help transfer.
sweater on or whatever, we can help do that.
Well,
So-
you're called the universal worker. That's what's going on. Well, I appreciate you being on today. I hope that you aren't in turmoil anymore. This is very easy just to talk about what you do here at Emmanuel and what a wonderful place this is. And we're celebrating 45 years. And if you have any memories of Emmanuel, we'd like to hear about them. So give us a call, write us a note, put it down on paper. Let us know what you remember about Emmanuel. And on September the 30th, which is a Wednesday, from 3 to 6 in the afternoon, we're going to be celebrating. Join us always and have a great day.